Okay, so you're looking to increase your damage in a Hypixel Skyblock. You realize that you're not really one-tapping any mob. You came to the right place. So in today, I'll be showing you how to increase your damage in a Hypixel Skyblock. Starting off with number one is skills. The main skills to increase your damage would be foraging and combat. So foraging is pretty simple. Just chop down the whole Amazon rainforest. Make sure no resources are left for anybody else in the world. And it's you get strength. That's pretty fair trade if I do say so myself. So yeah, just go to the park, chop down as much wood as possible, and then you'll be increasing your levels. And each time you increase your level, you'll be increasing your strength. And combat skill is pretty self-explanatory of how to increase that. Kill some mobs, and the more mobs you kill, you'll be able to increase your combat. The mob that I suggest is going for is the one that you can one tap. So I say for early game players, go down to the mine, go for slimes, as with the right enchantments you can just one tap them and really increase your combat pretty fast. Combat just increases your damage and increases your crit chance as well. Alright, so another way to increase your damage is fairy souls. Fairy souls are scattered all around the map and they look like this. So if you see them, just make sure you right click on them, and every 5 fairy souls you get, I'm pretty sure it increases your damage. I'll link a video to the locations of all the fairy souls right here. Once you've finished collecting all of those, you'll be getting a big increase in strength, so it's definitely worth it to just collect all the fairy souls. Alright, so another way to increase your damage is pretty obvious, but it does have to be said: increasing your weapons and armor pieces. The armor pieces I suggest for any early game players would just be dragon armor, you know, so unstable. That's not even that expensive. So if you're not Bill Gates, you know, you don't have like 1 billion coins ready to spend, then I'll just go for unstable. But if you do have some more coins to spare, then you can just go for strong. Strong is better than unstable, so yeah, that's what I suggest. And for weapons, that if you don't want to go for a weapon that's ruined your whole bank account, then I would go for the aspect of the dragons. The aspect of the dragons is kind of expensive, but compared to all those billion coin swords, it's pretty good damage as well to allow you to do a lot more damage. But you can't really afford that. I just go for something like aspect of the end. It's pretty affordable. Another way to increase your damage would be Reforges. Reforges is a really simple way of just increasing your damage. Just go to the blacksmith, put your armor on there. The best one that I would say in general would be the Fierce Reforge, as it gives you a pretty good increase in strength and crit damage. Yeah, or mythic as well, if you want an overall balance increased in all stats. Really, I just go for fierce. And another way to increase your damage would be pets. I more suggest for mid and late game players, because if you don't have all the armor and reforges and things like that, there's no real point. The pet that I definitely suggest for damage would be the tiger pet. It doesn't have to be legendary, it just has to be a tiger pet, because it gives you ferocity increase and pretty good increase in crit damage as well. Could get other pets as well, could also search up for more combat pets, but the main obvious one I just say is tiger pet. So another way to increase your damage would be enchantments. The main ones that I would say to increase your damage would be sharpness, critical, lethality, and thunderlord. For all of these, I would say go for 6 if you can afford it. If not, just go for the next highest. Those are the main ones for damage. This is one of the most important and easiest way to increase damage. So the best way to increase damage would be by getting talismans. The more talismans you get, even if legendary, common, yeah, and you put reforges on them, you will get a large increase in strength. I mean, this is the most easiest way. Just by getting a lot more talismans and putting reforges on them, it will increase your strength exponentially. You may think, yeah, +1, all of those. If you have like 60, that's a massive increase. I'll link a video right here to how to get all the talismans, and that's it. The best ways to increase damage in the most simple way possible that I think most players could do. So thanks for watching, and peace.